always been watching your videos on YouTube.
Thank you very much for being on the call. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Most welcome. Yes, so Kuda, we are in the COVID-19 crisis. I am passionate about issues of financial wellness and strategic management consultancy, and I'm based here in Gaborone, Botswana. And I have seen that you are doing some wonderful work along those same lines, financial wellness in Zimbabwe there. So would you like to tell us a little bit more about yourself? And then we get into you giving some advice on what you think people should do during the COVID-19 time right now and afterwards.
Absolutely. So to start off with, the first question was, who is Kuda?
Yes.
So my name is Kuda, and I'm an affiliate marketer. And affiliate marketers, they actually promote other people's goods, services, and products for a commission. And I do that online. I do that through blogging, through YouTube, social media, and quite a number of online marketing strategies that I've learned over the years. That's basically what I do. There are so many ways to profit from the internet, but my major area is actually affiliate marketing, which I explained how it works. And the second question was the COVID-19, right? Yeah. So my advice during the COVID-19, COVID-19 came to a lot of people, and it's actually a wake-up call. I actually got a phone call from my friend who I was talking to about digital marketing, about online businesses some years back. He called me and he was like, hey, can you now explain what you're actually trying to explain during that time?
Right.
So I've been working from home for the past 5 to 6 years. And given 21 days stay at home, it's so like, hey, I've been at home already. So
I've been at home 5 years. So
I've been at home 5 years, So 21 days is actually just nothing. So COVID-19 has come as a wake-up call to a lot of people.
Right.
There's a lot of people that are gonna learn in terms of their relationships. They're gonna learn in terms of business, in terms of their work, in terms of quite a number of things.
True.
But one thing that I've always loved in my life is to have different income sources.
Right.
Okay. An income that has nothing to do with my economic crisis in Zimbabwe, an income that I can stretch out of my borders, like having clients from other countries, while I'm actually in Zimbabwe.
Right.
So COVID-19 has come as a wake-up call to people. And with regards to online entrepreneurship, what I advise them is, you know what, you are not going to learn how online entrepreneurship works in just 21 days.
No.
And make a lot of money out of it in 21 days. You actually need more time than that.
Right.
But what you can eventually do during the 21 days is actually what I call is planting a seed. You just need to plant a seed.
Okay.
Planting a seed.
A seed. Beautiful.
Yes. And then into online entrepreneurship, and then you let it grow. That's all I can say.
I like that. I like that because, many times people promise others quick returns, but there is no way, just like you, there are a number of times when I've been encouraging people. I have a website, I've got 3 blogs, I'm on YouTube, I have a number of YouTube channels, and even we produced our first music album in September 2019 with my team. We started selling our album on our website. And it's quite interesting. Somebody in Australia saying, thank you so much. I bought your music album while you were sleeping there in Botswana. Somebody in the US, our album, people were buying our album from as far as UK, South Africa, and different countries. It's amazing. So when you go on, just that by the time we went online, some people thought maybe it was not the right time. So COVID-19 has come as a wake-up call, like you are saying, and I believe it's not too late for people to, go online and begin to do blogging, begin to do vlogging, begin to, run their own websites, sell from their websites and things like that. And of course, doing the affiliate marketing as well.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a good feeling, to go to bed in the evening, and then tomorrow in the morning, when you wake up, you realize that you've made some money.
Beautiful. It's so nice.
I mean,
Online is very interesting.
when you actually get there, you actually see that, yeah, it's really, really, really amazing.
It's amazing. Because isn't it, we have time differences? While you are sleeping in Zimbabwe or in Botswana, some people are awake there in the office in Australia or the US and things like that. So being online is amazing. You know, one time I actually recorded a video where I was saying why every African must have a YouTube channel. I don't think many people took it seriously, but I was seeing ahead, because when you have, like right now, you already have a followership, Kuda. I already have a followership on Facebook. We have thousands of different groups and, you know, following our pages, and then you're on YouTube, you're on Instagram and things like that. So it makes life slightly easier because we have already been doing these things. But for those who are coming in now, they shouldn't lose heart, isn't it? It's never too late.
Absolutely, it's never too late. You know, in our world, you know, thank God I actually become a master learner. You know, I've been doing this for the past 6 years, and of course, with the help of other people, mentors, the people that have been making money online, that have been so patient and actually teaching me. You know, most people, I'd say 98% of people, they are used to work, get paid, work, get paid, work, get paid. So when someone wants to actually do online entrepreneurship, they want to create their YouTube channel today and make money tomorrow. They want to start their website today and make money tomorrow. I'll be honest with you. For me to make my first money, I still have memories of when I made my first. It was actually $20 that I had actually made. It took me close to 2 years. It took me close to 2 years to make that first $20.
I like that, that honest, not, you know, sometimes people want to just get in.
To be honest with you.
Yeah.
So, during these 2 years it was actually my time for learning and making mistakes and trying to balance things. During those 2 years, I would go back to work, trying to go to work and doing the online hustle at the same time until I was able to replace my day work with my online hustle. That's when I actually decided to actually stay at home. So the concept, when you're actually coming to the online marketing world or online entrepreneurship, you have to work for a certain number of years or time, and then you get paid over and over and over for work that you have done once. You just do the work once, but you get paid as many. Yeah,
I like
that's
that.
the concept. Yeah,
I like that. So already I've picked the 3 things from what you have said, Kuda. There is the issue of patience. One has to be patient, and one has to be mentors, people who have gone ahead of you, done it, who have made money online, so that you learn from them. And of course, the 3rd thing I've written down is learning time. It's not just going to all of a sudden. People must be willing to, I normally say to my colleagues that business online is not different from business offline. If anything, business online could even be harder, because remember, in business, for you to sell, there is the issue of trust. Now, when I'm looking at you face to face, we shake hands, we talk, my trust factor is elevated. Now, online, people want to get reviews, want to do this and that and that. But otherwise, people who come into online business and think that it's easier than offline business, I think there, people getting disappointed. They need to understand that business is business. It has got its principles.
Yeah, business.
Follow them.
Yeah, business is business. Like you said, yes, doing it online can be much difficult, because at the end of the day, you're getting into a world of like in most cases in Africa, a few people, are actually on social media, and a few people are actually on YouTube, and the things like that. But so you're actually getting into a world where it's actually new to yourself. There's some things that you need to learn,
Definitely.
so definitely, number one, the number of people that are going to come into the online world
Mm.
are going to increase, especially in Africa. You know, like for instance, in
Yes.
Zimbabwe right
Yes.
now, they started to
Yes.
introduce laptops to
Mm.
kids. Like
Mm.
when I went to school, I started to get hold of my first computer when I was actually 20 years old. But right
Mhm.
now, my daughter, who is actually 8 years old, they're actually using computers at school. So you know, you can see that there is going to be even more people that are coming into the online world. And what you just have to do now is actually to find your spot, your space in the in
Right.
the in the in the in the whole thing, so that
Yeah.
you get some of the money to come your way.
Beautiful. So one of the things I would say, for example, for those who are writers, who love writing, probably they have been writing for offline magazines. A person like myself, I've been writing magazine articles for a long time. I've been writing newspaper articles for a long time. So now,
Mhm.
because of COVID-19 and the fact that we have gone online, I now emphasize more on putting articles on my blogs and putting articles on other people's blogs and putting some articles on my website as well. So
You know what? I'll tell you a story.
somebody should not say, I don't have a blog or I don't have a website or I don't have money. You can just sit down right now, write a good article, or maybe talk to a blog first, or talk to somebody with a website first, and say, I write articles, I'm a blogger. Then you write articles, and whether they pay you at first or not, doesn't matter. You could actually write the first one, the second one, get your feedback. After that, the blog owner might say, yeah, we are starting to pay you. I think everybody
Yeah,
somewhere.
yeah, of course. I'll tell you a story. I'll tell you a story. I'm going to tell you two stories actually. The
Interesting.
first one is someone who used to work as a writer.
Okay.
It's offline for an offline magazine. So you know, she's a single mom.
Right.
And what she then did to me, she asked me how she can actually profit from the internet. And I actually advised her, you know, you just have to do your writing on the internet. That's it. When you
Right.
start writing on the internet, and you are going to attract people that you can actually write for and that can actually pay you a lot of money. And now she's actually working from home and doing the writing of articles.
That's
And
interesting.
the other story is myself. You know, I actually get a lot of emails from different people in different worlds, in different
Mm,
countries like
mm, mm,
Australia, UK, Austria, you know, of people that are actually asking for partnership, companies asking for partnerships. Hey, we've seen your blog. We want your opinion on this, on this, on this, and this. We're going to
right.
pay you this much money. Can you write
Right.
a story about this, that? So
Mm,
one of the interesting conversation that I actually had, one of
mm,
the interesting conversation was with this gentleman who is also a blogger, who is
mm-hmm.
based in the United States. He
Right.
said, you know, when I was actually searching the internet, you are the only person in Zimbabwe who is like ahead of others, who is actually putting it together.
Right.
So this is what he said. I want you, you said, think big. And I
Right.
want you to think beyond Africa, because a lot is going to change in terms of
Yes.
the online space.
True. 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 True.
Yeah.
I like that. I like that. Could so what we can say, for example, to writers is that you are not limited by the borders of your country. You,
Absolutely.
like you are saying, as a writer, okay, my advice would be that people should start, for those who like writing, or even those who want to sell products, it's important for them to start going into content marketing. I want to give a very simple example. For
Mm-hmm.
example, if you are selling fish, now let me ask you, Kuda, if I am selling
Mm-hmm.
fish and I come to you online, first scenario, I say to you, fish, big one, $5, medium,
Uh-huh.
$3, small one,
Uh-huh.
that's one scenario. Then I put my number. Another scenario now, which is content marketing. I write a paragraph
Uh-huh.
or two and I put on Facebook or I put on a blog or I put somewhere. And then in that paragraph or two, I'll be explaining how to cook fish. Yeah? How to cook fish or something like that, how to fry fish. And then in the end, I say, if you want fresh fish, call this number. Which scenario would you want? The one where I'm just telling you about the fact that I'm selling fish and this is my number, or the one where I also explain to you how to cook the fish?
Yeah, of course. The second one, the one to how that is good. More details about the fish is the one that sells.
Beautiful.
Yeah, it's the one that's that's the whole thing. You just have to export it to it.
Beautiful stuff. So I think what people need is to understand that it's not just about selling. It's not just about getting the money. It's about building online relationships. That's what we call content marketing. Maybe
Absolutely.
on Facebook page, can decide what do you want to be known for. Like I'm known for financial wellness. I talk about business leadership. I talk about making money. I talk about family. Those are the things I talk about. But mainly, I'm known for financial wellness. I've written 3 books, all on finance, and 1 book on relationships. You can see that these books are also going towards what? Towards my major work, which is financial wellness and business. So you realize that when in blogs, I write on my website, I write even on LinkedIn, I write on Facebook, I write on Instagram. I have a theme. I stand on financial wellness. I stand on strategic management consultancy. So one needs to decide, what is it you like? Do you like cooking? You start writing about cooking and people know you for cooking. Do you like manufacturing plastics, for example? You start talking about manufacturing, you talk about plastics, and then you even record videos. You teach people, you put them on YouTube, you put them on Facebook. Do something that you are passionate about. I actually know a girl who completed a BA honors in entrepreneurship. And when she was done, she went into agriculture. She's doing agriculture. She has become a trainer in agriculture. Everything about her is agriculture. When she writes about her attending conferences in Europe, anyway, it's about what? Agriculture. So I think for somebody at watching video who has not been online, who wants to start doing something, I think they need to decide which platform they are going to be using. Is it Facebook? Is it LinkedIn? Is very good because it's for professionals. Facebook also, you have to learn how it works. There are pages, then you have your Facebook account, then you have Instagram, you have different platforms where somebody can work on. So we have touched a bit on writers. Yeah, any other advice you have for other people who are not writers in terms of starting a small business or a micro business online? I know we are going to go to affiliate marketing, which is the thing.
So the thing is, any business can actually have an online presence. Even if it's an online business, if it's an offline business, you can actually grow it as well on the internet. That's the way to go, because like if we live right now, we live in Africa and we've got our family and friends that have gone abroad to these different countries, and they always want to support their family back home. They always want to look for services that they can actually engage with back home. So do you know, guess where they actually search for service providers? They search them on the internet. Yes. So if you've got a business like let's say building or construction, if you're not checking it on the internet, that means you're actually missing out in terms of some of the money that you could actually be making. And guess what? The people that have traveled abroad, especially in the first world countries, they actually pay better than actually local customers. Yeah.
Beautiful stuff. So
that's what.
Please feel free.
Yeah, go ahead. So the concept based on what you're saying about the agriculture lady, there's this concept that is called education-based approach. The education-based approach is whereby you come in as a teacher. There's this statement that goes like, experts get paid and amateurs, they don't.
Right.
The reason why lawyers, doctors are actually paid a lot of money is because they've become experts in what they do. And if you have to pay them, you pay them a lot of money. Okay, so in every field, you should show your expertise. And the way you show your expertise is actually to educate people. once you educate people, people will know that, hey, this person knows what they do and they can trust you with their money. That's
Nice.
that's
Nice.
that's how it works. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
like the word
You can go ahead.
expert. I like the word expert there. So for lawyers, they are called experts because they went to school for that. Now, me, like for example, myself, I'm known in Botswana as a financial wellness expert. And I've been privileged to speak in different countries. I've spoken in Zimbabwe, in Dubai, I've been to Kenya, I've been to South Africa, and so on, and all over Botswana, speaking on different radio stations, speaking on television and stuff like that. So what happens is you find radio stations can actually say, Dr. Mutoko, can we have you to come and address the nation as we are ending the year? Can you tell people how they can budget their money? And then after the budget speech by the finance minister, you find organizations calling me, or I'm called on radio to come and explain to the ordinary man on the street, what does the budget mean? What are the benefits that people can get from there? But if you are to look at my qualifications, it's not as if I was born a financial expert. It's not as if in my main line at work, I don't teach financial wellness. You see what I mean? I think that that's what I do, but because of the way I have branded myself on the market, I'm known as a financial wellness expert. I can try to say, no, I leadership this, or I love this. People in their minds, they say, this guy is a financial wellness expert. And I see that all the yeah, like recently I got a call from South Africa. Somebody says, look, we want to do something in Zimbabwe. Do you have a company there? We want you to train our employees in Zimbabwe. We can see you are a financial expert, because people go on LinkedIn, they look at my profile. People go on Facebook, they look at your profile. They go on YouTube, they see what you post. So what I'm saying is, just in agreement with you, my brother, people need to have a presence online. You need to have a LinkedIn. Those who need help with such things, we are willing to help. It's not as if say, if I'm helping somebody to set up a LinkedIn account, I'm going to charge them. No, we are doing these videos. We want to assist others at home. Nobody should be frustrated and thinking, hey, what am I going to do? You know, some people have lost their jobs because of this COVID-19. Some lost their jobs before COVID-19. Some, their businesses have been closed right now. They will not open again. That's how bad it is.
Yeah,
their businesses have closed temporarily. They will open, but life will never be the same again. It pains me, Kuda, to think of a man or a woman somewhere who is a breadwinner, who can't sleep. They are thinking, man, after COVID-19, what am I going to do? And that's the reason why we record these videos, because we are saying it's not as if we are achievers, but we want to be able to help someone, even if it's one person, so that they can have peace of mind, because they have gone online and things begin to work for them slowly.
Yeah, absolutely. That's actually the way to go, because at the end of the day, you know, there's a lot that a human mind can achieve in a very short space of time if they actually, you know, are determined to actually do it. You know, some of these experiences, I hope people will take them as a learning experience. Definitely. Because like you said, most businesses are actually definitely going to be out of business. And we just don't know how the COVID-19 is going to last as well. You know, I've been talking to people. A friend of mine called me, say, can you borrow me some money? And I was like, he said, I'm going to give you back after lockdown. And I'm like, how do you know that lockdown is going to be like 28 days, 21 days? It could be even more than that. Yes, so, you know, it shows that some of the people, they've actually gotten to a point of where, you know, they're actually stuck. And, you know, I guess, like I said earlier on, this is actually a wake-up call for most people. Beautiful. In so many ways, in terms of relationships, husband and wife, you know, spending time together, you know, this is another time of spending time with the kids as well, and stuff like that.
Something new, something that people were not used to. So I'm
something that people were not used to.
Yeah. I'm thinking another thing that people could do online is online tuition. Maybe, you know, you are good at mathematics, or you are good at biology, or you're good at English, whatever it is, and you had students, or maybe you never had students offline. It could be time now you get online and begin to use platforms like Zoom. You can use Zoom, like right now we're using Zoom. Somebody can use Microsoft Teams. Some people may use Mutoko, quite a number of them. I think we will be willing, Kuda, to share some of the information with some of the viewers who might say, look, I'm a tutor, I don't know where to start. We will be very glad to give you peace of mind and advise each other and share ideas on how that will happen. So online tuition is one thing that actually somebody could do. I don't know if there is any other idea, or right now we go into affiliate marketing before time runs out. What is affiliate?
Basically, there's so many.
Can other
people
affiliate marketing Kuda, or it's just for people like you who have been doing it for years?
You know what? When you're actually going to school, you are taught a lot of subjects, right? And the reason why you're taught a lot of subjects is so that you discover what you need to focus on. You know what I'm trying to say? Yes. So you learn mathematics, you learn science, you learn English, you learn Afrikaans, you learn all these different subjects that you learn. And at the end of the day, maybe you become a scientist. Okay. Yes. So that's the same concept when it comes to the online entrepreneurship.
Right.
There are so many ways of making money online. So many ways of making money.
Right. Please take us through some of them. But let's start with affiliate marketing, because I know you have a lot of experience there. Even myself, I've never done affiliate marketing. So learn as well.
Yeah, but once you learn different things, you just need to pick one area that you need to focus on at the end of the day. That's all. Like you said, tutoring. I've actually, one of my friends who is actually teaching Shona online.
Wow.
It's something that it's Shona, and she says there's so many clients that are willing to pay for native languages. There's so many people that are willing to pay for Swahili lessons. There's so many people that are willing to pay for Zulu lessons. So she's teaching Shona online, and the other one is actually teaching English to the Asians.
Wow.
On the internet. So, there are so many ways. There's so many ways. There's so many ways. Yeah, go ahead with the questions.
Yes. No, I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying it because actually we are trying to throw in ideas that can just help someone to start something. I was also thinking if somebody is patient, they can go into Forex trading. But remember, invest the time. Investing the time.
Yeah, of course.
You made your first $20 after how long? After 2 years.
I was after 2 years. After 2 years.
Put in the time. Forex trading is not gambling, guys. I've done a bit of research about it. It's something I'm interested in, but I'm still calculating the cost, whether I'm ready to spend the time and everything. Like Kuda is saying, he's saying that it's important for you to decide that one thing. Because for me right now, I do coaching, financial wellness coaching, business coaching online. And of course, a few people come to for leadership coaching as well. So that's what I focus on. And I've done a little bit of research and I realized that if I want to do Forex and I'm serious about it, then I need to become a student for years. And I must be willing to lose a bit of money. So
of course,
trading is one of those. And you wouldn't know whether you are good at it or bad at it until you actually start. So like, for example,
absolutely,
you are good at something. Like for me and you, we are good at financial wellness and we have branded ourselves as financial experts. So you find that somebody will say, I was reading your article on your blog, or I was reading your book, I was watching your video, somebody told me about you. I need you to help me. Then I say, let's have a Zoom meeting. How do I pay? In Botswana, we are talking of somebody paying via Orange Money or MyZaka, and obviously in Zimbabwe, there are different ways in which people can pay. And then business is done without you having to go and meet someone. So I think, obviously, one of the issues that somebody has at the back of their mind right now is, what if I don't have money? I think we will come to that towards the end, isn't it? Everything
of course.
Sacrifice. Like you and I are sacrificing now. We are using our own money to use our own internet to record these videos, which we are not selling. We are just giving them away, because give and it shall be back to you, multiplied, isn't it? So when want to start your own business, you must find a way to get those bundles or to buy that Wi-Fi router so that, you know, you can start your business. No excuses.
Absolutely.
Those blogs, some people need to understand that. There are blogs, like if you go to WordPress or my Blogspot, it's free.
Mm-hmm.
You just get there, you get instructions online, you start making a blog. From there, you're blogging.
Absolutely.
Right.
Absolutely.
I don't want the viewers to lose out on hearing from you concerning affiliate marketing. What is it? How does it happen? What has been your experience?
So with affiliate marketing, the one thing that I love about affiliate marketing, you know, I'm one guy who loves passive income. I love passive income. Passive income.
I love it too.
Passive income is the work that I do once, and I want to get paid as many times as possible, just for doing one work. So let me give you an example of how it works, of how affiliate marketing works.
All right.
Let's say there's a company in the Western world. They understand this. There's a company in the Western world that sells software. That sells software, like software that people use. So what I do, I approach the company and say, I want to sell your software on your behalf. So they will actually give me a template that says, if you actually send a customer to us who's going to pay this money, we're going to give you like 30%, 20%, it can be even 80% for them to use the software.
Right.
Okay. So what happens, this software, I always look for softwares that are paid on monthly basis.
Okay.
Okay. So let's say this software is going for $100 per month for someone to use. And if I sell that software, I get $30 each time that person pays the software. Do is software to understand how it works. I go on the internet, I write my thoughts about that software. Like, this software works like this. It is good for people like this. It can help you in your business like this, like helping someone to make that buying decision. Okay. So if someone clicks to say, at the end of my article, at the end of my video, I would say, if you want to buy this software, here is the website where you can actually buy the software. And someone clicks on the button to go and purchase the software. As they do that, they will be clicking on my digital fingerprint. And the computer or the internet is going to record that this click came from Kuda.
Right.
And the person goes to the company's website and make the payment. And once the payment is done, I get a cut. So the person who can buy this software can be anywhere in the world, can be in China, can be in Australia, but I'll be selling a software that belongs to an American company. So as long as that person pays the money or the monthly fees for that software, I get a commission.
Nice.
That's basically what affiliate marketing is. The idea is, you know, Google has become a doing word. A lot of people, you hear a lot of people saying that, let me go and Google that. Let me go and Google that. So it simply means when people are actually Googling, they're Googling for a solution, and some of their solutions is going to cost them money. Okay? So if you can actually refer someone to a solution where they will pay money, you can get paid for doing that. And that's what I actually do.
Wow. That's amazing.
Yeah.
I like, you know what, Kuda? Of course, for maybe my friends and my connections who don't know you, they will be, you know, surprised that you can break this down to make it so simple for anybody to digest it. But for me, because I've watched of your videos on YouTube, I've already seen that. And that's one of the reasons why I wanted to interview you. I generally don't like complicating things because good teachers are known for being able to simplify anything to the youngest person possible. So thank you.
Yeah, there's a statement that goes like, if you cannot explain it simple, then you don't understand it.
That's interesting. Okay, you don't understand it. Or probably you are, but you are too arrogant. You think by using vocabulary, then people will clap hands for you.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
That's interesting. Yeah. You know, one word you mentioned there, your digital fingerprint. When somebody,
Mm-hmm.
it's like they are clicking your digital fingerprint. Guys,
Mm-hmm.
okay, so what it means then is almost, when you talk of affiliate marketing, you're almost talking of, you know, working for a certain company on commission, offline.
Yes, you're working for, you're working
Yeah.
for a certain
So
company for
in
commission.
other words, ladies and gentlemen, as you're watching this video, what we are saying is this COVID-19 and after COVID-19, maybe you were selling insurance, maybe you were selling machines. I don't know what it is you have been representing. Right now, you can start talking to some of those providers because every provider now is trying to go online. You can start telling them, look, I will have my digital fingerprint where people will click and I still get my commission. How sweet is that?
Yeah. Yeah.
Without sweating and
In
going up and down. But it goes back to content marketing, isn't it? Because now you will have put it on your website, or maybe you have put it in an article or something like that on a blog. Then somebody can click from there, and or maybe they click on the website of that particular provider.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, they click on that particular provider. You know what? One of the things that I face in terms of writing, I struggle with spellings at
All
most.
right.
At times I want to express something, but at the end of the day, my grammar is not correct or my spellings is not correct. I actually discover it maybe later. But
Right.
the goal for my articles is not to put something that's perfect, that has got correct spellings, that has got everything 100% perfect. The goal is for people to understand what they need to buy, and the goal is for people to click that digital fingerprint, and that's it.
Thank you. Thank you, Kuda.
So,
Okay.
so at times I don't really look at is my video 100% correct? Is my article correct?
Yeah.
As long as I explain in terms that someone understands and then clicks on the digital fingerprint, that's my goal.
Beautiful. I like that. Thank you for bringing that up. Because somebody is going to be stopped by the fact that they don't have good language. That's why somebody, you know what somebody said? They said English is not my mother. Like if you're writing English, it could even be, you know, your mother tongue, you know. It's not always easy to write. Don't wait for perfection. Perfection is never in life. Go ahead and hammer it. It reminds me, one of my mentors in terms of finances, Robert Kiyosaki, he says that people laugh at him and they say, you are not a good writer. You know what he says? He says, I'm not a good writer, but I'm a bestseller. I may not be, that's why I'm called a bestseller, not best writer.
Not best writer,
Grant Cardone was saying the same thing. This is a billionaire real estate guy. He says that some people have been laughing at it. He says, no, I found an error in your book. You know, we have some people who are very funny. They are looking for errors. It's okay. Even people who look for errors, don't mind them. Just go ahead and do it. Errors will always be. So Grant Cardone says, okay, fine. You have found errors in my book. It doesn't matter. I am a bestseller. So even if you are not a bestseller, don't worry about people who point at errors. People will always look for errors. Even Jesus Christ, people were looking for errors in his life. Who are you and me to think that we can do things without errors? But guess what, Kuda? There is another business opportunity there for English teachers to do editing. One of the things that I decide is to help people to publish books. I don't do that much these days. It started when people saw that my books were very good and they were asking, can you do for us as well? One of the major will be the editing. Yeah, so we have some people out there. Some are journalists, some are English teachers. You have started editing, or maybe you have software for editing. That's a business right there. While you are seated at home, people can actually be asking to do business here in Africa. Somebody is seated in France. Do you know, Kuda, we were talking about writing, right? One year I got a call from somebody in France. She says to me, I have looked online on LinkedIn and I saw that you are one of the finest financial wellness advisors in the world. I said, calling from this must be a spam or something. You get this must be fake. To her, send me a She sent me an email. She says, look, we have a French magazine in the French-speaking countries here in Africa, somewhere, is it in West Africa or somewhere there? They say, so we want someone to write an article from Africa, and we want you to write the article. Now, I don't know in Zimbabwe, but in Botswana, if you write an article and you are paid 1 pula per word, that's a lot of money, which means 1,000 words,
yeah, that's a lot of
1,000
money.
pula, which is about $100. Do you know how much I was paid by that company in France? They paid me 400 euros for 1,000 words. And that was offline.
Oh.
What can stop me from continuing to do the same online? I'm not saying you get every day, but I'm saying there is a possibility. When you build your online presence, people will see you from home. I normally say to people, your profile online is actually a CV, or it's like a company profile. Now, for those who want to be, I will say this to you. Go on LinkedIn, check out my profile, Dr. Wilbert Mutoko. You will see that it's one of the, I don't know, it's a 5-star LinkedIn profile. And for that reason, I think 2017, I got a call that is now for those who are speakers and into training. I got a call, Kuda, from the UK, a professor called from the UK. And he said, I've seen that you have a powerful LinkedIn profile, and I would like to do business with you. I do branding, you do business and marketing and stuff like that. So I want us to come. I will be talking about branding, and you talk about what? About marketing. So we'll do 2 days of seminars. I said, that's fine. I went ahead and I paid for the venue. I started running around, you know, doing the calling the people and inviting everybody. You know what that professor said to me? He said, you are the first person I have tried to do business in Africa who starts running around and pay using his money without demanding that I should pay with pounds. That was the first thing. He came over to Botswana, did 2 days seminar. We made a bit of money. I will not mention figures. And we shared the profits according to our agreement. Guess what he said? He said, Dr. Mutoko, I've never seen this kind of honesty. Where have you been? I've been cheated several times. He gave me back 1,000 pula of his profit. He said, this one is for your kids. I'm sowing a seed into your family. What I'm trying,
absolutely.
While you are here in Africa, there are people out who are seeing you. While you are in Zimbabwe, while you are in Botswana, there is somebody in Namibia, there is somebody in Ghana. I receive messages almost every day from Ghana, from Nigeria, different places. People say, I want to do this. I saw your video. I want to do this. So guys, let's come out of our comfort zone and have a strong presence. Depending on what you stand for, brand yourself properly, market yourself, be willing to help people freely, and the rest will become history.
Absolutely.
But I don't want us to close the chapter on affiliate marketing, Kuda. I'm sure you still have some things that you want to share, maybe some stories or some cautions that you have for people, or maybe for somebody who is starting, where do they really start with this affiliate marketing? And what are some of the challenges that you have faced doing affiliate marketing?
Okay, so some of the challenges, you know, it was actually in my early years in terms of my knowledge. I had to. It's only now when I admit that I was less knowledgeable when I actually started than now. So some of the challenges that you face is you're going to face challenges from family. Okay. Friends. I have to be honest with you. You know, our family loves us. You know, if I remember speaking to my friends that I've got this idea of actually making money online. What do you think about it? You know, just because our friends, they speak out of love. They speak, our family, our fathers, our sisters, they speak out of love. You know, they say, you know what, you better go and look for a job. You know what I'm trying to say? It's not like they're saying, what you're saying doesn't work. But they're speaking out of love that, hey, brother, we love you. We don't want you to get stuck in this online thing that doesn't work in Africa. You know, they love us when they're speaking out of love. But you know, moving years back, fast forwarding years, you know, they're always coming back to ask me, how did you do that? So, you know, I'm going to emphasize on the aspect of, if you get a learn, there's a lot of resources on the internet. You can actually look for mentorship. Number one, that's the very important thing. There's a lot of amazing people in this world. I have to tell you, a lot of amazing people. These people, they actually moved the path before. They understand how it is, how hard it is to get started, and they are willing to give you their help. There's a
Right.
lot of those people. All you just have to do is to reach out to them, become a master learner, do what they have to say. And for that reason, just because I was getting a lot of inquiries, I always want to try and balance between making money and also helping someone. So what
Yes.
I've done is I've created a forum. A forum, this is where people come and ask questions like, I'm actually stuck here, how can you assist me? I've got a website which is just based on, it's free to access, which is just based on people's questions, and then I can actually give them feedback. If someone asks me how to do a certain topic, I can actually go ahead and write a full article. I can actually go ahead and do a video for them and give them feedback about it. So yeah, the forum has helped quite a lot of people
I just love
as
that,
well.
Kuda. I just love that. I was going to ask you, because you are talking about
Mhm.
mentorship, but some people are seeing you talking about affiliate marketing, and maybe they have never, it's not easy. The issue of trust is something big. So now that they have you, they would rather trust you
Yeah,
than these other nice people out there. So if you already have a forum, that would be excellent. So where could people actually locate you? What sort of forum? Is it WhatsApp? Is it Facebook? Is it what?
it's a website. So the website is called internetproclub.com. It's
Internet
internetproclub.com.
Pro Club.
Proclub.com.
Mhm. No problem. We will put a link to
Yes.
you. Yeah.
Internetproclub.com. Yeah, internetproclub.com. If you just go, what is your question? And
Mhm.
you can actually browse some of the people's questions as well that they've actually asked. Always spend I spend a lot of time there, assisting others. A lot of people, when they actually search on ways to profit from the internet, the most
True.
resources that they get resources from the Western world, because
Yeah.
the Western people, they're actually always uploading. But you know what? When you get a solution from a local person, you would understand. One thing, the other example that I can actually give is the use of PayPal. You can speak to someone who is in the Western world. They can say, if you want to get paid online, use PayPal. But if you want to use PayPal in Zimbabwe, it doesn't work.
It's
You see?
difficult. Yeah.
So you
Yeah.
need someone who is actually on the ground in Zimbabwe to explain how to go around PayPal. Because if you go to the bank,
Yeah.
you may not receive your money via PayPal.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know what I'm
Yeah.
trying to say? But in other countries, it's working well. So,
Yeah.
I actually created a forum just to answer the questions of people based on their regional locations.
Beautiful. I think that's the power of mentorship. And like you said, like we said earlier, people should not be afraid to spend money where they are supposed to spend money. Like of late, we
Yeah.
registered a strategic management consultancy firm in Zimbabwe. And because
Mm-hmm.
out of Zimbabwe for so many years, I didn't want to pretend like I
Mm-hmm.
know how things work there. Somebody was asking me, why don't you just send a brother or a sister to register the company for you? It's being done online. I say, hey, I better pay a consultant and get out of, because I'm a consultant myself. I see people pay
Yeah.
because I'm an expert in my area. Why don't I pay an expert in my area so that they help me? So I paid a consultant. The guy did an amazing job. People say, oh, Zimbabweans, what? It depends. You will always have good Zimbabweans and bad Zimbabweans, good Botswana, bad Botswana, good South Africans, bad South Africans, good British people, bad British. You see what I mean? But that's amazing. So we'll share.
Yeah, of course.
Is there anything else burning in your heart that you want to share with the viewers concerning affiliate marketing? Obviously, we are going to come to that website and learn more, or just generally online, or your last words to the people to say, you know what, guys, we are in COVID-19, but this is not the end of life.
You know what? I'm not wise. I have to be honest with you. I'm not the wisest person in the world or in the space of affiliate marketing.
Yes.
You know, when I talk to people now and then, I can see that these people, they are wiser than me. But the challenge that they have is they are not taking action towards their goal. You see, like you mentioned, Grant Cardone, he always speaks that the person who makes more money is the person who is known, not the person who knows what they're doing, but the person who is well known.
The person who is known, not necessarily the person who knows more, isn't it? That's interesting.
Yes, because if you have a skill set, if you know something, put it at a place where you get well known.
Yes.
Once you get well known with a lot of people, then you make money. So my point is, I speak to a lot of people, writers, experts in different fields, who knows what they're doing, but they're always confined in these small places that, you know, going to a job, not putting themselves on the internet, and you know, complain about life, complain about money. You know, there is space for everyone on the internet.
Beautiful.
There is space for everyone, no matter what skill that you have.
Can I
those are my last words. Yes,
thank you so much for those last words. Can I ask you something for the benefit of the viewers?
Yes, go ahead.
So we have the Zimbabwe senior soccer team, right? Do you think the people who play for the Zimbabwe senior soccer team are the best in the country?
No, they're not.
Do you think
Definitely
people who play for Highlanders or Dynamos or Cape United are the best?
Definitely they are not.
Definitely, it's not all of them who are the best. Why? Because there is somebody who is staying back of beyond somewhere, or maybe they are even in Harare or Bulawayo, but nobody knows them. So what we are saying to viewers is that, guys, come out of your cocoon. Cocoon. We have entered into a different era. In the developed world, they have already been doing these things. And look at this. It says that of people online per time, 44% of those people online per time are on WhatsApp. And I say to people, many people are on WhatsApp. Do you even understand how the owners of WhatsApp make money? We are there having fun. We go on Facebook, YouTube. We enjoy different things. That's okay. There's no problem with that. But when you have an entrepreneurial mind, you are on WhatsApp to understand how Mark Zuckerberg is making money there. You are
of course.
You need to understand how they are making money. When I visit a place, I want to know who owns this building, who did this particular thing, how did they do it? Things like that. You need to have an inquisitive mind. That's why I say to people during COVID-19, it's okay to observe what all the health officials are saying and stuff like that. I respect that. But I don't have time to discussing how much COVID is killing people. No. Now I'm concerned about the solutions. What can we do to bring back Zimbabwe to its feet? What can we do to bring children back to school? What can we do to create more jobs? What can we do to bring Botswana back, South Africa back, Nigeria back? What can we do as Africa to go forward during the COVID-19 and after the COVID-19? We need more people like that.
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. Because really, COVID-19 is going to hit really hard.
Yes.
If people are not really careful. Like we have said, companies are going to close down.
Yeah.
People are going to suffer financially and all that. So, yeah, people really have to really wake up.
Can I say this, Kuda? I have something to say that I have learned in my little life. Like you said, I don't consider myself the best person in the world, or of course here and there, you know, people sometimes say, "Oh, this guy is sharp." What? But I don't take it to heart, because there are people who are sharper than us. That's the facts, guys.
Yeah, of course.
One of my mentors. Now I know some people may not agree with me, but one of my mentors is Strive Masivo. As Zimbabweans, we need to be proud of our own. The problem we have is we look for the weaknesses of Strive. We look for the weaknesses of Wilbert. We look for the weaknesses of Kuda. We look for the weaknesses of Shingi Munyeza. We look for the weaknesses of everybody, of Nine Chanakira. So who are you going to follow? How are you going to become better? You know what? When you follow Strive Masiwa on his Facebook page, he's talking about COVID-19, he's talking about business opportunities coming forward, he has been talking about these things, and some Zimbabweans will still complain. And you know what they say? They say Strive Masiwa was supposed to build something, you know, an incubation center, can train entrepreneurs, yet he is training people on Facebook. He has got one of the largest Facebook pages in the world with over 4 million followers. And where are these people coming from? Nigeria, Ghana, Mozambique, what? Of course, we have a few Zimbabweans there. We have people from Botswana, we have people from all over following him, listening to him for free. I want to say to people, guys, let's learn from each other. I know people make mistakes, but you cannot hold it against them. Like you talked about mentors, Kuda. Where do you get a mentor? Where do you get a mentor who has got the happiest home and has got all the money and is a very powerful Christian and he has never made a mistake in their life? Where do you get such mentors?
You won't get those mentors. You won't. So
if I see that, Kuda, like right now, Kuda, you know affiliate marketing. You simplified it so well. I've never done affiliate marketing, but of course I've been researching. But guess what? After this interview, I'm going to your website. I learn affiliate marketing from you. What stops me? People want to say,
nothing.
You want to analyze a lot of things and you stop yourself from succeeding.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Those will be my last words, guys. Let's learn from those who have gone ahead of us. If somebody knows something I don't know, fungwaye kuti mwana wekwa ningi ngati ikandeipa.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
This system,
exactly.
This one's child, can they help me? Let's throw it away and learn from each other. Otherwise, we'll be left behind. We'll just be criticizing each other. Like right now, people are criticizing each other for COVID-19. Oh, this one. Oh, this one. No, we want solutions. Many people are criticizing and we are tired of it. There's nothing special about criticizing others. And you are not paid for it. Let's learn from others. Kuda, I salute you. Thank you so much for your time. God bless you.
Thank you very much, Doc. Thank you very much for inviting me. I appreciate so much. And thanks for the great work that you're doing.
No, you know what, my brother? You see, you said people contacting you from outside the country because of the work you have been doing. You are on the forefront. That's the reason why I chose you. I chose you.
Absolutely.
The amount of work you have been doing online and stuff like that. Please keep it up. I'm very, very encouraged when I think of your name.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
God bless you.
Thank you so much.
I hope in future we will have another interview as well.
Absolutely. I'm always available.
Right. So do you want some of the viewers? Obviously, for me, on LinkedIn, I'm Dr. Wilbert Mutoko. On Facebook, I'm Wilbert Mutoko. On YouTube, my YouTube channel is called Dr. Wilbert Mutoko. So please, Kuda, I know that some of the people would want to subscribe to your YouTube channel. They might want to follow you on Facebook. They might want to follow you on LinkedIn or other channels. Please feel free to tell us some of the channels.
Okay. I would definitely share two things. Basically, the first one is the forum, because really that's where my heart is at the moment. The forum is internetproclub.com. internetproclub.com, and on Facebook I am Kuda Online. Kuda Online on Facebook, and then Internet Pro Club. Those are the two channels that you can get hold of me.
Excellent, my brother. Thank you so much. Bye-bye for now.
Okay.
All right.
Absolutely. Bye.
Okay, stop.